Hey guys, it's your boy Phil coming at ya. Um, just life's been busy for a little bit. So I kind of wanted to make something that was a little bit more effort than a drunken shitpost, but not too much of a hard works, just so I could kind of break the ice, break the ice creatively, get something out there, and see if I can get the juices flowing. Um, Life's been kind of busy lately, like I said, but one of the other reasons I've not been uploading very much is because I've been playing Dwarf Fortress. I picked it up at the beginning of December when it came out. I've never played one of these games before. I had no idea what was doing going in. But after a couple of failed fortresses and a bunch of YouTube guides, I've accidentally created a successful fortress. I have no idea. But anyway, so this is the second time I've recorded this because the first time I went through, I was way too quiet. But now that I've shoved the microphone into my face and I have a little bit more energy, hopefully we'll be able to hear me. But yeah, so this is my awful little fortress. The tutorial placed me here. And I just followed the tutorial just like I did with the other forts. This is my fourth fort. My other three, they all died of dehydration during the first year winter because Philip forgot to make drink and all the water froze. Um, I think the only time I've survived this time is because I'm in a hot climate and my water source here is doesn't freeze. Spoiler alert for fun things. That was well, this is a battle that happened. And same thing. Some thrall appeared and started murdering everyone, and like he got 10 people or something. I don't know how to get them to clean the blood up. So this fortress is just gonna have a bunch of blood outside. This is gonna be, by the way, this is going to be a raw video. Expect a lot of Phil bullshit. So pardon my tangents in advance. Um, you can see my multiple attempts or my multiple pastures. I used to have one here. I used to have one here. Um, I used to have one here. I just moved all my animals here because I don't know how to make the grass regrow. Supposedly you can find grass underground, but I haven't yet. Um, anyway, so I was just following tutorial, just kind of like, here's my basic hospital, here's an office I made, here's another office, right? And then I made a tavern. And I'm actually pretty. I like my tavern for not knowing what I'm doing. I like what I've done with the place. This right side over here by my mouse was covered in sand, so I covered it all in orthoclast or whatever. Anyway, so I made my little tavern and I made a little dormitory. Um, if you know Dwarf Fortress, you can probably see what happened maybe. But one of the things that happens in taverns is people will visit. They'll come visit and perform for your dwarves, and they'll go and watch. I mean, this game is crazy in how much it simulates. But so I'm all excited. Yay! One of the things that they also do is sometimes they will ask. They'll ask to come stay in your fortress, and of course I'm a nice guy, so I always let them. Um, Turns out that's a mistake, but I'm kind of committed to it. Because I have a population of 206 dwarves, and I think only about 50 of them are my actual guys. The rest of them are all just visiting. All these guys are just freeloaders, hanging out, playing music, and getting drunk on my dime. Um, so yeah, that kind of spiraled out of control. I had about 25 dwarves, and then let 3 single entertainers stay, and then I accidentally let a troop of like 23 people stay. And I swear to God, in this world, like word must have gotten out that I let people stay, because over the next year my population jumped from like from like 50 to 200. But yeah, I looked up a tutorial on how to make beds. I had to learn how to make beds quickly. I've actually made so many beds that I've cut down so many trees that the local elves have come to threaten me. They're like, "Don't fucking cut down any more trees." I'm like, "Okay, I just want sleep." Uh, but yeah, I've got all my beds. I shifted everything into making. Um, turns out I also had a mod to make rock beds. So this is my bedroom sweatshop. Uh, because I just make these beds and then I put them in my bed district. And this is just a massive mess. Supposedly, they're supposed to come and sleep in one. I have no idea. Ooh, tangent. But yeah, anyway, so this is my fort. There's a lot of people staying in here. I have no idea what I'm doing. This is my temple. Look at them. Look at them. They're all worshipping. Oh yeah, this is my holy silver pedestal. Or no, yeah, it's my what is it called? My tetrahedron, my artifact floodgate. They're coming to worship it. While I was recording the first video, a bunch of miners decided they wanted a guild hall. So here I've started making it. Ah! I'm gonna pause that. But yeah, no, this game is it's really cool. I see why people play it. Um, here's my little office that my little area that I made for the Baroness. Because at one point, when the game just said, "Hey, good job, you made a great fortress. Now you're a barony or barony, whatever it's called." And then I had a Baroness who suddenly started bitching and moaning about wanting this and that, so I had to make it. But then she got mad and exported bags and crossbows. Yeah. This game is wacky. I accidentally made a billion charcoal, too. Like, at first I was mad about the elves giving me shit, and then I realized, I'm like, oh yeah, yeah, deforestation tier shit. But I think they're okay, because the first year they came and yelled at me. The next year, or last year, someone was like, "Hey, please don't cut down that many trees." And I haven't cut down a single one, so I hope he'll be happy with me. I, I think I turned enemies off because it's my first fortress. But, so I guess I'm not gonna get murdered by the goblins, but... anyway. Ooh. Alright, I think that's good enough. I don't know what's gonna happen when this ends, when this falls apart. Supposedly I hear that bar fights are really common. Like a bar brawl just spirals out of control. We'll see. I will post an update when that happens. But yeah. Anyway, whew. Back in Phil world, I've been having a little more energy lately. I've been a better headspace. So, content or Splatoon content will probably resume. Who knows? If you've actually stuck through this with me, thank you. But yeah. Anyway, alright. I don't know how to end this. What's my... Oh, I set up a bind to end the recording. Watch this.